All right, come with me as I go to the Formula E at the Sun Life the other day. Went with some of my friends, checking out the stadium. Pretty cool. You could hear the cars zooming past at this time. They sounded like just an electric car because they're Formula One cars, but with electricity. It's pretty cool. They were going pretty fast. The camera doesn't do it justice, but they were flying for sure. Checked out some of these retro cars here. I can't remember the whole story behind these, but someone was telling me, and this is what the Formula E cars look like. Now, this one looks like it was raised off the ground, but still pretty sick. I like the color scheme. Kid trying to drive. It's pretty empty over here. Again, this isn't the most famous Formula One competition. This was pretty cool. You had these kids driving these race cars, and it's an advertisement for DHL. And they were going around this track. I could have hopped on there and give everybody the work, but, not doing that. It was an ad. Everything was basically an ad. But, just smart ad placement. I used some billboards. Pretty cool. Pretty nice setup. Just checking it out, getting the ambiance. It was kind of cold, too. And that helmet right there, they had like a race simulator, but it was an ad, again, before you got to the race simulator. Just checking out the stage. Pretty empty right now. DJ was pumping some beats. I think he was pumping some beats. I'm not really sure. Had a nice seating area here where you could watch the TV. It's pretty cool. Had games to keep people entertained. You could throw the football in these buckets. All these racers on the flags. I don't really know any of them because I don't know too much about Formula. Apparently, this is a big brand in Miami. You're trying to be the next Tom Brady over here. Whoop, not that one. It is the Dolphin Stadium, so of course they had their stuff. These guys are Brazilians, and they were doing their dance. Clearly, the DJ was pumping some beats at this time. Drew a very small crowd. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I walked away. So just looking around, got this little helmet here, put it on. I feel like I'm in a race car, about to hit it. Here comes the dancers again. They were a vibe. I'm not going to lie to you. They were pretty active, trying to get people hyped up and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. And this is inside that big helmet. They had this race car on the wall mounted from Nissan. I actually gave some glasses, and this is the race simulator right here. It's pretty cool. I could not drive it, though, for nothing. It made me dizzy. It actually feels like you're inside the car. Thing made me want to throw up. But yeah, and then we watched the actual race, and that was pretty cool. That was my day at Formula E.